Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 84 of Satisfactory. We're going to jump in here. We unfortunately just missed our ride, too. Which sucks a little bit. And I got no train coming to pick me up, so... you know what, we're just going to scooch up this way here. So I don't know if I actually have a filter depot segment. So we gotta figure that out here for a second. And the answer to that would be no, I have no filter input. Which is marvelous. Oh crap, this is actually working. We finally are seeing this with two people loaded in. Okay, I need to grab a stack of filters. Because then I can stick these into the depot so I at least have a view. Yeah. I mean, this guy's still not even reaching its maximum capacity, but oh well. So, we got that. I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing here. So we got filters. Need to build up some more walls. That's probably the next step here. Get another length of this thing going. How many segments is this? 1, 2. 1 second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we got a floor. And that's gonna be my controls. Or sorry, that's gonna be my underground system. Yep. How did I end up doing that wrong? No. Lovely. Okay. No, I want it up there. There we go. There we go. And then I just need a 1 segment wall. Also, I've been thinking about deleting all my tracks and building a blueprint that would replace it. But I don't know yet. I'm on the fence. So please do let me know what y'all think if I should do that. Yep. I am out of iron plates. Well, that's been a while since that's happened. Iron plates are somewhere. I should have a chest of iron plates stashed away somewhere. There we go, iron plates. There's 2 stacks. That should do at least the trick for a little bit. And I am running out of concrete. I don't think it's upload speed that I want to upgrade, I think it's stack size. Because, I mean, sometimes there's periods of time where I'm not building anything. Right? But then there's other times where I'm building a lot, and I need a lot. But I feel like I have enough time between those that if I just have a lot of stacks going in, I should be fine. There we go. So I go here, and I go blueprints, and I grab well, I'm short on stuff. I believe this is the correct model I'd like. Yes, it is. But I'm missing some things. So, jump down here. I need some AI limiters. We're gonna make up some of these guys. And I am missing reanimated Sam, which means I am missing Sam. I don't have that hooked in yet, do I? That factory way the flip up there. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put that off. I believe that that is a Mach 2 printer. It is. Awesome. I do kind of like that model, so we're going to go with that model again. I like this side by side, is what I'm trying to say. We go architecture, we grab a big pillar support. We're going to put this in the middle. Except I want it to be inverted. So we're going to go like this. Can I... Make me go through through here and find it again. Big pillar support, yes. Okay, there we go. We got 3 segments in between. Okay. And then we're gonna go transport. We're gonna grab railway. There we go. Now we're going to put a train on here. It's not going to let me do that. I think I have to go 3. Because I think the majority of my tracks are 2. But I think I need to go 3 so it doesn't get weird clipping. And having it only 1 track wide is kind of narrow. I think if I go here... and I do this... actually need to change how I have this. So I guess I can do every 4. Or do we just go side by side? I think going side by side might be best. Okay. So we're going to do a center. That's going to do stuff. So we're going to have to figure out how to change some of the track around. Yeah, no, this will be better. Because everything is so dark, sometimes it's kind of annoying. I'm trying to remember where the lights are. Under organization, right? Street lights. No, I want to. Sorry, this thing. Lock that hologram. I want it to be centered over the track. I think there is centered. First off, have it centered, and move it towards me by 1 notch, and then this way. And then we go here. We're gonna go that way 1 notch. Right. So, then we're just going to take wire, connect that to there. Somehow I managed to do that. Lovely. This guy to there. This one to here. This one to here. And I think now that'll actually work. That's on either side of that. That's on either side of that. We go transportation. That can go there. I'm hoping that these lock together. Okay. That goes there. That's kind of it. I think that's it. So we've got that. We're gonna call this frame rate AI straight. We're gonna save this guy here. Now we're going to do a, what's it called? I'd like to have my signals blocked. Dang it, where are you? Okay, so I can't nudge this building. Obviously it hasn't been configured because it has no exit, which is fine. Track straight signal. So now I should have 2-track. Yes, I do. Awesome. I think that's everything I need for this. Sorry. We're going to clear the designer. We're going to take all that stuff. I need to provide a corner. I need to figure out how my corner's gonna work. So my entire track is how many blocks wide? 3, right? Build an extra wall. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. For that section of the track to work, we need it to be there. So this is what the track is going to look like for a corner. More or less, I'm only going to have one corner. It's going to be a 90-degree. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I'm doing with that. 1, 2, 3. So I need to go from here. 1, 2, 3. To there. And then I gotta go from here to the edge. And from here to the edge. If we go to organization and then I grab my lights. There we go. That is there. Go. A little bit weird, but I think that does the trick. I would like to have one in the middle, but I think we should be fine. And I can figure the streetlights, so I forgot to turn night mode on, of course. Try that here. At least then night mode's on. It looks a little bit better. I don't need that. And I can figure the supports out for the corners on a turn-by-turn basis. Train, Brad, Arner. Save that. Clear this. We're gonna load up these guys. I did make a mistake. I forgot to program. Just pasting the same instructions onto those. Nope, wrong one. There we go. We're gonna save this. Confirm. We're gonna clear this. We're gonna load up the straight train track. Yep. There we go. And we're going to save this blueprint, confirm. You're the designer. Okay. Now we need to build an elevated blueprint. To height. Go. Now we know that more or less the 2-meter ramps work pretty well for this. So the 2-meter ramps. We're going to delete this row. It's going to take longer to gain altitude because we're doing it this way, but this way I don't have to make like 6 blueprints for one segment. Sorry, transport. There we go, railway. Railway. Try that again. Actually, what? We're going to turn this around. I think that does the trick. Come on. And we go to architecture. And we grab the big support pillars. So, looks a little bit dinky the way it is right now, so we're just going to fix this up. We're going to go inverted 1 meters. Yep. Oh, wrong button. Inverted here. I think I need to delete these 6. I don't know, I'm gonna figure this out. Double ramp, 4-meter one. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And now we just need to put in some lights. I actually want to double check how I have the straight one programmed in. So more or less it will be facing this way. station, I need the street lamps. So we're going, next off is this guy. Oh, sorry, next one is going to be this one here. Right, yes. I'm pretty much going to put that guy right there. Go that way. Right there. Awesome. Now I hope that didn't just build it floating. Of course it did. There we go. Okay. Toss that there. So, now I know there's a shortcut to delete an entire blueprint. Don't remember. Oh well. Let's see what's left over here. Nothing. Awesome. And this is my up and down, more or less the same. Just depends what side I come from. Tracks, load. Save blueprint. Because I know there's at least one person who's been bugging me about this. So, we're going to go here. We're going to go down to Alt-6. I'm going to put straight's going to be 1, you're going to be 2, corner's going to be 3, that's going to be 4. So now the question is, do they lock together? I really hope so. I did not build it like that. There we go. Come on, really? Okay, can I change the height? No, why are you doing this? One second. Auto connect, thank you. Nope. Yes. Oh, it's... sorry, pardon me? Okay, so that's cool. What if I just want to connect? Okay. Pretty cool. Segment 2 should connect in the same way. Oh, yeah, I can run these parallel. Lovely. Please, that's perfect. Oh god. Nope. Where's my power coming from? Okay, power's gonna come from over there. Awesome. Now I hope. This one I just have to shift over a little bit. Which is A-okay. It's because the center of it is technically, sorry, the center of it's not the center. Same way I had that, okay. And number 4, if I try and get some verticality going. It definitely takes a minute to build, unfortunately. Okay, and I got to reposition that. But I should be able to put another slope on there. I'm hoping I can attach these guys together. I have no problem connecting one of these guys, like them backwards to each other, but I can't connect them forwards to each other. There we go. They're not actually aligned. Is that going to cause problems, I wonder? Yes. Yes, it does. Oh well, I will troubleshoot that at some later point. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all have a great week. And I hope y'all stay safe. And I look forward to seeing the next one. Till then, peace out. Bye.